Hello everyone and welcome to Credit Finance. Great news for Social Security as the forecast of the cost of living adjustment for the COLA that will receive that increase in 2024. Well, it just went up today. Breaking news coming out. I'm going to get you the latest headline. Take a look at this Social Security COLA 2024 prediction rises with the latest CPI report inflation data. Social Security COLA increase 2024 what is the highest and the lowest project for next year's adjustment. There's some good news to share. So I'm going to get you catch up on what they are saying, and this is a result of take a look just coming out today. The August inflation report price pressure remains stubborn as gas pushes by inflation rate. Consumer price index rose 3.7%. However, the core inflation excluding food and energy is actually 4.3%, which means inflation it is still up there, and that means as a result that social security is will be needed a higher increase than what they were originally projecting. And take a look US inflation accelerates in August as gasoline prices jump. Mild price pressure excluding energy keep the Fed on track to pause rate increase next week. This is great news for those collecting Social Security wanting to see an increase in the benefit that are being distributed, because this means they are going to need to make an adjustment for inflation. Now I'm going to get you catch up in the latest, and in addition to the we are waiting to see if there's going to be increase across the board as a result of legislation like the Social Security Expansion Act or the 2100 Act. Stick around to the end of this video. So now before we get started, if you are interested in latest news regarding stimulus, child tax credit, SNAP, PEBT and everything in between, so make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below. Now you will recall, take a look at this. This is the press release from the Social Security Administration last year, October 13th of 2022. We had a 40 years high 8.7% increase. We had not seen that in 4 decades. Now Social Security and SSI, it benefit about approximately 70 million Americans who received a 8.7% increase, and they said that on average for most recipients what about $140 per month increase that started January of 23. So this is going to be impacting 70 million American. Everybody on SSI, SSDI retirements, and we are waiting to see what's going to be happening. Now I shared with you the latest projections. Now let's go ahead and take a look at how they are saying these are changing. So as always, link in the description below to the breaking news article that just came out earlier today. That's Social Security COLA 2024 prediction rises with the latest CPI report inflation data. Now the article says the forecast for next year Social Security increase rose to 3.2% from 3%. However, we have already heard other projections saying we are past that 3% mark and we are going to start getting closer to 3.5 4. Now this happened on Wednesday after the government said inflation ticked up in August. Annual inflation in August rise 3.7% from 3.2% in July, but of a 40-year high of 9.1% in June of 2022. Now without the violent food and energy sector, the so-called core inflation rose at the rate of 4.3% down from July's 4.7. So in other words, inflation is still going up, and it's going up even higher when you account after for only the core inflation. So if you feel like the price of goods are still going up and it's hard to live off what you are receiving and you just can't keep up with expenses, well, you are not alone. They are saying this is across the board, actually over 4%, close to 5. Now energy declined 3.6 over the year while food rises 4.3%. So those groceries are getting expensive compared to a 12.5% drop and 4.9% increase respectively in July. Now shelter or rents, they jumped 7.3%. Let me know if you noticed rent increase over the last 12 months, but it was still softer than July's 7.7% gain. Now, although inflation remains much higher than the Federal Reserve 2% targeted, the trend remains most lower, which means Social Security recipients will see a lower cost of living adjustment, which, as I just showed you last year's, they provided an additional 8.7% of next year. They are looking at 3.2% for next year, according to the current forecast from the Senior Citizen League, a non-profit seniors group that's less than half of the 4 decades high 8.7% COLA in 23, but still higher than a 2.6% average for the past 20 years. Now, lower inflation is welcome, but the harsh reality is that the amount that the COLA increase benefit in most years it has been measured at the best. They are saying that they need this help, so we need to get this COLA increase up over significantly over inflation to make sure that those that are depending on this, they get the help that they need. Now seniors, they have not kept up and inflation has made it worse, and well, COLAs are meant to ensure Social Security beneficiaries purchasing power is not eroded by inflation. However, COLA has not kept pace, and seniors were the only group that saw its share of poverty increase between 2020 and 2021. Now on Tuesday, the Census Bureau also reported that older adults poverty rate it jumped to 14.1% in 2022 from 9.5% in 2020 and 20.7% in 21 after accounting the government cash and non-cash benefit geography taxes and necessary expenses. Now Social Security only replaces roughly one-third of a middle earner's average wage, according to the actual note from the Social Security Office of Chief Actuaries. Now making matters worse, 59 of older adults start Social Security benefit before reaching the full retirement age and receive permanently reduced benefit, according to a poll of 2259 retirees survived this month by the Senior Citizen League. So the benefit to begin with are simply not enough. Even though inflation this year has been running below the 8.7% beneficiaries receive, seniors have not been able to recap the losses that they incurred the past 2 years. With inflation reaching a 40 years high, Johnson says in fact inflation was so severe in 21 and 2022 that the average Social Security benefits behind by 1054, leaving 53% of retirees doubting that they will recover because household costs rose more than dollar amount that COLAs increased. And here's quick snapshot breaking down all the different sections and how inflation impacted each and every category. You can see gasoline all types 10.6% increase, and overall they are saying that inflation went up 3.7%, core inflation went up over 4%, closer to 5, and man, that means that the cost of goods they are getting more expensive, and it's getting harder and harder for those on fixed income to just make it survive day to day. So they definitely need some help, and this is going to be helping. This is the annual cost of living adjustment increase for Social Security. In addition to that, as we just read some time, the benefits themselves just simply are not enough, especially in people use the Social Security before they hit the full retirement age, and they are saying it's time to for us to fix that. For recipients, they need to have bigger check that they can rely on. Now there is actually currently several pieces of legislation proposed to do just that across the board. Increase of 200 per month proposal right here in this Social Security Expansion Act, which has just recently been reintroduced in Congress. It's being mentioned. So to get the latest, check out this video right here, and also more update on Social Security as they roll out right here on the channel. So that's all the update that I have for today. Remember to turn on your notification button to know when I have uploaded a new video. Thanks for watching and see you guys next time.